to life then.
So Alan and Fletch, it's good to see you here. What's happened with the other two members of the band?
Oh, I think they're too drunk to come on and do an interview.
It's
a long day here, isn't it? It's a long day.
It's like the true rock and roll image. Do you live?
You know us. Yeah.
You're not trying to live up to that. Now,
we don't have to. We are rock and roll.
In your 10 years of existence, I mean, do you see yourselves as a real veterans band? Because, well, 10 years is quite a long time to be playing. Well, apart from the Stones, of course, but...
Yeah, well, we're starting to feel that way, I think. You know, it's a danger sign. But I suppose it's a long time, yeah. We don't really think about it that much, really. But I suppose it's a long time for a group, really.
Because it probably has grown into a sort of responsibility. I mean, you cannot say, well, I quit without, being responsible for a couple of people's jobs. I mean, it's big. It's a big band. It grosses a lot of jobs.
Yeah, don't look at it like that, really. I mean, we're not that good. I know we come from England, but we're not that capitalist.
No. Did you ever think it would last this long? I mean,
of course not. You never do you? Pop industry, groups come and go every year, don't they? I mean,
Now, your new single, "Enjoy the Silence," it still's got that Depeche Mode sound, and in a way, it's warmer. What did you change?
It's very difficult to say in one sentence. We didn't really change anything. We just took. I mean, we were trying to do a slightly new approach with the whole album, not just that track. I think one of the things that happened with that was that it came together very quickly. We just sort of put it together just like that, and that's always a good sign when you're recording. If the track comes together very quickly, it usually means you're doing something right. So that's about the only comment I can make about it.
So you haven't been working 3 years on this album, because it's your first studio album since 3 years.
Yeah, but in that time we also did a massive world tour and released a live album and made a film. So in fact we were quite busy, and we only actually spent the normal amount of time we usually do to make a new album, which is 5 or 6 months in the studio,
Don't you ever feel like doing something completely different? I mean, I know you did Recoil, solo project. Now, don't you ever feel like doing like something acoustical or whatever?
Well, we make acoustical music anyway. I mean,
yeah, but still, it's got Depeche Mode. It's got the name of being like a techno band.
Our fans know. I mean, for instance, on our last single, Personal Jesus, we did an acoustic mix, just guitar, and on this track, Enjoy the Silence, there's just a version with an organ. I mean, we're as acoustic as any other band, really.
Okay, now how do you keep the cooperation between the band members fresh? I mean, what do? Do you get other producers, or I know you worked with Tim Simonon?
Yeah,
was
not
that
really.
First time
he did some remixes for us, but we haven't actually worked with him. What we normally do is, like before this album, for example, we had a lot of discussion and meetings about what we really wanted to achieve from it, and we did sort of change our approach to a certain extent with recording. We also worked with a guy called Flood, who we'd never worked with before. So we try and keep ourselves interested in what we're doing and find new ways of working, so that we don't become sort of staid in our ways and therefore make boring music.
Okay, now at a certain period, and I'm not comparing you to OMD, but at a certain period, OMD was just basically only hip in the USA. You're a very big band in the States at this moment. Do you work at that, or is it just like we make the music we want to make, and hey, if people want to like it, it's okay?
No, we consider ourselves very much a European band. We've got a very European sound, and our success in the States is not due to sort of us working excessively in the States. It's just something that's happened quite naturally. It surprised us, definitely.
So what was your first appearance in the States? I mean, your first live appearance, I saw pictures of that. There was, massive audiences.
Well, that wasn't our first appearance, though. That was the last year.
But several tours over the years.
We first went to America in 1982, and we've toured constantly since then, which is part of the reason why we have, over the years, managed to build up a strong live following there, and ended up playing very big concerts on the last tour, and hopefully again on the next tour.
Okay, well, we'll probably you'll make a film about that as well, or not?
Unlikely, I would think.
Last time you made a film?
Well, yeah, on the last tour we made that film. So well, we'll probably do something, I don't know, a live video maybe, or we haven't really talked about it or thought about it, but I'm sure there'll be other films in the future,
time will tell, right?
Yeah.
I want to thank you for being here. I want to wish you good luck with everything that's concerning Depeche Mode. We'll see you on stage in a moment. First, you chose a video. The director knows. He's got it queued up right now. What is it?
Who sorry?
You chose a video.
Oh, the video is
called...
the
video, the one you stick in and play and...
No, it's called Enjoy the Silence. Oh, no, it isn't. Sorry, I've totally missed it. This video is a favourite of the whole band, and especially Dave. It's called...
Living in Another World. It's Talk Talk.